Like I said, I'm from a military town, right? So Rangers and all these handsome military men would come in, and then they would be like, "Jeannie, a new shipment of Rangers are coming in," and I'd be like, "Boys, y'all got me."
Nigga, what? There used to be a time that fairy tales were true. Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notifications button so you can get the videos as soon as I put them out. If you're looking for the music to the intro and you want the link to the second channel, both are below in the description. But can you do me a favor? Hit the notification button right now and share this video. All right, guys, I have about 5 videos for you today. The first video is going to be Kevin Samuels is going to be breaking down to a woman why she can't get a man, and it's not for the reasons that she thinks. This is one that I think the women should definitely watch so they can get out of the delusion. The next video is going to be a young lady expressing that she feels modern men have become more feminine than ever because she was raised by a man and she can see the difference. The next video is going to be women breaking down. Now, this is one I want you to watch by Just Purely Things. She has a lot of debates. She has a lot of discussions on her channel. And this is going to be the one where women are practicing hypergamy, but this is going to be a message in a bottle. I may go in a little bit lecture on this. Definitely stick around and watch this one. Next video is going to be a guy and his girlfriend showing you what she looked like when they was dating and what she looked like after they had the child. And this is one I want you guys to definitely pay attention to, which is why you and her have to have the same connection. Then we're going to have a woman here. If I can open this up, I'll just edit it in. It's going to be a woman expressing why she's from the streets and her routine when she was working at Buffalo Wild Wings. And this is one that you guys definitely want to watch. All right, we're going to get to the first video, which is going to be my man, Kevin Samuels, breaking down why she can't get the man that she wants. Let's get to it.
Had one space on a date with a younger person. You could have occupied that same space with a man that's on your level, but could you get them? And you said you can't find them. They do exist, but do they want to date you?
Where are they? I can't find them. They're not at church.
You know why? Because they don't want to. You want to hear the answer? I just answered the question, but your ego won't allow you. They don't want you. Men in this position, I've said this so many times, men in this position make themselves invisible to you, to women like yourself. That's why you can't find them. They're hiding in plain sight because they see what women like you come with.
He's absolutely right. That's what a lot of women are not understanding. The type of guy that they think they deserve is actually trying to avoid them while they're trying to chase after him. They're trying to say, hey, I don't want you. I want a different type of woman. But you women think you're better than the guys because you decided to change your life around. And a lot of women cannot get the guy they want because the guy that they want is looking for something better and is trying to stay out the way of them. You have to understand, guys, when you get on a purpose, you start making a little bit of money and you start doing things with your life, life treats you differently. Not just women, but life is going to treat you differently. And then once you started getting treated different, then you're able to have options. When you have options, then you're able to reject. Without options, you're unable to reject. If you can't reject, then chances are you're going to be the one that gets rejected. All right, next video is going to be a girl expressing that she feels modern men have become a little bit feminine. Let's get to it.
Men are a little more feminine than I recall.
Okay.
They definitely
I have a dad,
Bitch,
so I
because-
can relate. I can
he real old school,
differentiate what I feel like a real man is.
What do you consider? You said that modern men is more feminine. What do you think is more feminine? What is that to you?
Well, I feel like when the father is not in the home, he picks up characteristics from the mother. I'm not gonna say everything he do is feminine, no, but I feel like men now, they're more willing to argue with you. They're more willing to combat with you about little things and just certain things that I feel like men that I know don't really do that.
And she's absolutely right. This is why I tell you guys a lot. Silence is power. Your silence is power. She's right. Too many of you guys, you want to debate with women. How many times have I told you in my videos, I do not do debates. I do not do collaborations. I don't do any of that because it's worthless. When you know where you want to be in life and you know where you want to go, you don't need to sit back and prove anything to anybody. She's right. A lot of you guys want to argue and fight for no apparent reason. That is a female trait. Trolling is a female trait. And what we're trying to do is give you back your masculinity and teach you how to be masculine again so you can stop going through these mistakes. A lot of mistakes that men are making is because they have feminine traits and they don't have any alphas. Next video is going to be a woman breaking down. Matter of fact, let's just get to it.
Him sleep with me. If a guy of a certain caliber comes to me, the first thing I'm thinking is, you want.
Oh yeah, no, that's why I said I wouldn't take it. Like,
That's the
but
first thing I'm
if I had a
thinking.
guarantee, I'd be wife. Like, I would do it.
Yeah, I think I'm even. It sounds mad, right? But I feel like I'll even be more careful how soon I let him sleep with me because I feel like he's already here for this anyway.
No, that's called alpha widow. Like, have you heard the term alpha widow?
No.
An alpha widow basically, like, if you ever had a friend where there's that one ex that she cannot get over, so it doesn't matter who the next guy is, she's still thinking of that last guy. That's because that was the guy that she felt like was the best that she could do. So as women, I think we have an internal like guard up against sleeping with someone that's too high of a status because we know if we sleep with them, we can't get over it. Yeah.
I wouldn't sleep with you because I just don't want to be one of many, and I don't think you're taking me seriously.
And I have to agree. This is why you have some women, just from them going to go hang around high caliber men, they turn around and treat the guys who just work basic jobs like they ain't nothing because they feel like they've already got the best that they can get. I tell guys all the time, if a woman run out and sleep with Drake and Drake kicks her out the house and tell her she's nothing, due to the fact that she was with Drake, she feels like she's something to treat other guys like they're nothing because she was just with them. This is what women face. If a high caliber man treats them a certain way, they feel like a guy who is not at that caliber cannot match. And that's the problem that a lot of guys are facing, is that she has a standard above you to previous men. This is why the more men that they've been with, the worse that they are going to be headed towards the future. And that is explained in that statement here. Like she says, she don't want to go too high up. And then she feels like she'll never be able to get to that type of guy again. Women do this with just dating in the comments, with just going back and forth. This is what IG models are doing, which is why they say, oh, you want to fly me out, it's $1,500. Oh, you want to fly me out, it's $3,000. Oh, you want to fly me out, it's $5,000. Why? Because some man of caliber has actually paid that money to fly her out. So she feels like that's what my standard is. So now all the guys have to spend the money. All the guys have to do the same thing that this rich man did because he's placed me on that pedestal and they cannot come down from that, which is why you're going to see a lot of these girls in their 30s and 40s. They're going to be alone forever due to the fact that they went to the high caliber guy earlier in life. All he wanted was the draws. She was seeking a relationship. But being that she was just there, she feels like that's what her standards are. In the next video we have is a couple showing you. Matter of fact, I'm not going to even play the video. I'm just going to let it loop the way it is. Guys, this is what you got to understand. You may start off meeting a cute girl, nice butt, nice body, nice everything. You're infatuated with her. Your desires are running. This is the end game. When you start having kids and building a family, this is the end game. This is what they're going to look like. When you go to PTO meetings, look at the end game. They're not going to look as good as they was when they was 21, 22 years old, which is why you have to have control of your desires and make sure that the woman that you're with, you and her have a good chemistry, because you have to be able to take her whenever she's not at her best and whenever the relationship is not going as smooth. How you think this guy feels? You feel what I'm saying? He feels like he's in love. Why? Because she birthed his kid. She got him in early. But at the same time, they have to have that chemistry, or he would have been gone for her to go from where she was to where she's at now. All right, next video is going to be...
Like I said, I'm from a military town, right? So rangers and all these handsome military men would come in, and me being the young southern little Alabama girl working at Buffalo Wild Wings, I loved them. They all would come in Buffalo Wild Wings. One would stay after, you know, I'd start talking to them, and I would like, let me finish sweeping and finish doing what I need to do, go sit in the booth, like in my car. They would wait for me, like sit in the booth, and they would wait, and I would like do my little section, I'd sweep, and I'd go out, and then we'd like sex in the back of the car, and then they leave.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Amazing
It should be
service.
an actual ad for Buffalo Wild Wings. This would
Buffalo
like
Wild Wings.
Yeah.
that would like
They
make
would
people
wait.
go to
Yeah.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
I would love it. And then I would be friends with all the Rangers. I'd be friends with them. We'd talk. And then they would be like, Jeannie, a new shipment of Rangers are coming in. And I'd be like, my boys, y'all got me.
Nobody supports the troops harder than Jeannie.
Yeah, honestly.
Write that down.
Like I said, I'm from a military town.
All right. This is what you got to understand, man. A lot of young girls are like this, period. And this is what a lot of you guys don't understand who is never out there in the streets and really ripping and running the streets. This is why you have to leave to nest. What saddens me the most sometimes is when I see guys married to women like this. And you see that a lot in the Caucasian community. A lot of them girls come to the other side just to get ran through and then go back over and change everything about them. Like this girl right here is being brutally honest, but somebody's still gonna want her. But she's gonna be damaged inside in the brain. She'll never be right again. But at the same time, women now, they're taught to be this. They're watching P-Hub way more than men, and they're becoming, their neurological system is turning into it. What you have to realize is that as a man, you have to be able to control your desires because women are running free now. They don't know where they're going. If you make them the leader, you will be going backwards. Remember, it's all about lions and it's all about hyenas. A hyena is going to marry this woman. A lion is going to meet her by the dumpsters. This is Anthony Spade. Hopefully you guys are able to get the message behind the video. Comment, like, subscribe to both of my channels. Hasta la vista.